Hey guys, I love Legos here, and today we're going to be finally doing the showdown between the Dark Knight Tumbler and the Michael Keaton 80s Batmobile sets, and I'm going to be seeing which one I think is better. And basically the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to rank them based on I'm going to rate them based on three different things. So it's going to be based on the figures, the actual vehicles, and then based on whether I think the price is good for like what the set comes with and the piece count and stuff. So yeah, and then whichever one wins 2 out of the 3 will basically be my favorite. Will be the set I think is better, but honestly I think both these sets are good. So I'd recommend getting either of these. So anyway, I'm going to start with the figures. So for this set, for both these sets, just 2 figures, just a hero and a villain. These sets are very similar, that's why I decided to compare them. So you get Michael Keaton's Batman, and if you want to see a more like in-depth look at these sets, I have reviews that I'll put in the description. So for both these sets individually. So you got the Michael Keaton Batman. His head does come off, and you can, his cowl comes off, I guess what you would call it. And then he can like switch his head around and stuff. So, and then it comes with Jack Nicholson's Joker with handcuffs on if you want it. Great design. Like that a lot. I like that this one doesn't have eye holes like some of the other ones. I like that it's just like white, because sometimes the eye holes, sometimes if it gets misprinted, the eye holes won't match up with the white. I don't know, I've had that happen a couple times for some reason. And then you have the Scarecrow with the Dark Knight one with his little gun. I don't like that they gave him a stun gun. I just don't know. I don't know why. I just don't like stun guns that much. They just look awkward, and they're hard to stand up figures. Like oftentimes, like if you put it like this, it'll just fall over. So, and yeah, just normal Scarecrow from the Dark Knight. And then you get the Christian Bale Batman with a grappling hook and a batarang. So, same thing. His head can switch around, but this one has the thing where it's white on the inside, and then you put the helmet on. So, anyway, but I think I'm going to give this one to the Dark Knight set. One of the reasons why is because you do have this extra head that you can put. This extra, like, it's like the Nightmare Batman head when he's scared. He sprays the fear toxin on Scarecrow. And I don't know if it'll focus in, but basically it's like a fear, it's like a scary face. So anyway, so that's an extra feature that I thought was pretty cool. So I'm going to give this to this one. I also just like this Batman design better than the 80s one. So I'm going to give this one to the figures, so that's 1 point for the Dark Knight Batmobile set. So now we're going to move on to the actual Batmobile. So now we're moving on to the vehicles, and I think these are both great vehicles. So we're going to start with the Tumbler. So this one's really big, lots of room inside, lots of stuff. You can put a batarang right here, really nice screen decals and stuff. You can actually put 2 figures in here, which is nice. They had a Tumbler that came out when Dark Knight Rises came out. It was just a camo one. You can only fit 1 figure, which is kind of disappointing. And then you have like really nice big wheel pieces, a lot of design. And that way, and I don't, like, you can put 2 figures in here if you wanted to, but you can also like store all of Batman's weapons or stuff while he sits in there on like the side and stuff, which makes it nice because there's actually no storage compartment besides this for them. And then there's little stud shooters right here. But what I like about it is the stud shooters are 2 studs on top of each other. So that way it's not one small one. And that way it actually knocks the figures over. And also that way it doesn't fly too far and get lost somewhere. So it's twice as big basically. I will say there's a lot of stickers to put on this. I didn't love the amount of stickers I had to put on, but it does look pretty cool and pretty neat overall when you're done. You can even pull like the flaps out like this. I mean, not really supposed to, but you could pull it out like that, because I think that's for like flight mode if it like does a jump or something. So yeah, really nice front wheels anyway. Really nice. And then you have the Michael Keaton Batmobile, which has the flame at the back, which goes back and forth. You turn the wheels. There's a storage compartment to put all of his gadgets and stuff, which is nice. Really nice wheels. And then this is probably my favorite feature, but the flaps fly off the side and the little machine guns come out. This one does not have any shooters on it, like stud shooters, which I'm kind of honestly happy about, because I don't mind it on the Tumbler, but I just think it would look weird, and this looks more movie accurate. So yeah, really great. And then the inside is just a really sleek, nice design. And it's interesting because Batman, like, he fits in there, but he doesn't, like, he like fits in there like snug. Like, he doesn't move around, but it's not so tight that he doesn't fit in there. So that's really nice. It's like snug, but he's not connected to any studs, so he's really easy to take out. So it's not like I've had some vehicles where I've like taken the figure out and his waist stays in there. So yeah, really nice design. I like how snug that is, and it really just looks like the movie. And there's not really any stickers. Like, this is really the only sticker that's on. Like, there's a couple stickers on here, but not as many as the Tumbler. So honestly, I think I'm gonna give it to Michael Keaton's Batmobile probably, just because it's just I think it looks sleeker and cooler and better. And it like it has a, I guess this one has more storage room, but this one had less decals. I just think this one looks nicer. I just like this set one better. So that's 1 point for the Michael Keaton Batmobile set. So that's 1 point for each set. So the winner will be decided via the price. All right, so now I'm gonna be tallying up the final point, which will be which one won via price. And so these sets basically have the same amount of, like, they have the same amount of figures, both have one vehicle, and they both have about the same amount of pieces. I mean, it's like a 16-piece difference. Like, it's not really that much. It's 422 pieces for the Tumbler, and then 438 pieces for the classic Batmobile. It's not really much of a difference. If you ask me, I think these sets should be $40 each. I think they could have made them $30 if they had like toned down some of the quality, maybe made them a little smaller. I'm glad they went for the nicer set for $40. Which is, these each both should have been $40, but the problem is this set isn't $40. This set is $48. I think that's overpriced, and I get that this is like exclusive, but these are like both like haven't really, they've made big versions of these sets, but not minifigure versions. I think they made like a special version, like a limited edition version of this set before, I guess. That was minifigure scale. And like I said, they made a minifigure scale of this set for like Dark Knight Rises, but it was just the camo one. It wasn't the normal, it wasn't like the normal one. You can only fit like one figure in it, so it wasn't as nice. I think the $40 for this one is a much better deal than the $48 for this one. I think they're both really nice. I'd recommend getting both of them, but if you were to buy one, I would buy this one. So this one wins with 2 points, and this one unfortunately loses. This one wins with figures and price, and this one just wins with the vehicle. So, but I'd recommend buying both these sets. They're both great. And yeah, I like them both a lot. So thank you for watching this video. Comment down below what you think of these sets, and like and subscribe.